umuntu momthanda you level uyaza
Okay.
level like uthanda enye
Yeah,
into aliphakela
Okay.
you know momthanda umuntu you come down to the level, but if you remain complacent in that place that you're in, then it's a problem. Looks are deceiving.
It deceives us most of the time.
Everybody.
As
No,
guys.
no. It deceives everybody. If I don't reply to your message, it's not going to force you to want to push more. And if we are a certain personality or umuntu njani, now you're pulling back. And then, kancane, igap iyavuleka.
Listen, gentlemen, we are back at it again. T's and C's is here to stay. The name is Themba Zulu. Nothing has changed. Yazi nisifikile sigalelekile. Hwachisa go studio man kufuthumele namhlanje. Njengenjalo, listen, gentlemen, you know angihambe ngiyi-1 ngiphethe impintshana. Before we can even introduce our topic today, my co-host Mfana kithi,
You always, man, wait. We always in it to win it. 0-1-2. That's all. Okay. Wait, again, Naspoku Bena, Cleo, whoever you wanna call me, I'm that guy. Represent them out today.
Chesa man.
Yeah.
Right, as you can see on my left, ladies and gentlemen, we have got a beautiful lady. So, but because she is our beautiful guest, so I'm gonna give her the opportunity to introduce herself. Tell us who is this beautiful lady sitting next to us, and just please give us everything that you'd like us to know about yourself, my lady.
Hi, gentlemen, and the beautiful lady is Zenobuhle Mbumbe. Thank you for the compliment. I'm glad you can see that I tried my best to look good for your viewers.
Trust me.
Thank you so much. So this is Zenobuhle Mbumbe, the lovely lady is Zenobuhle Mbumbe, born and bred in Soweto. I'm in properties, and if he's representing the boys, I'm going to try to represent the girls. You know? Yeah.
Thank you so much, Zenobuhle. Ladies and gentlemen, today this is what's going to be happening. We are going to be having a discussion because we're going to be looking at modern relationships. We are even going to tap into the traditional way of relationships. So that is why we are saying we've got Impinchami on my side representing ama-outi bafethu for sure ngiyazi niyamthemba niyayithemba le-outi. So we're gonna be having a discussion around our relationships, because I would believe we live through relationships, from being in a relationship, yomjolo, how you navigate around people you work with, people you live with, your families, all those kind of things. So he's going to be standing on for Ama Out. And then on my left, she's going to be representing the ladies. So if ever you feel like there's something that namhlanje kumela iphumele obala, it's coming out today. So, Cleo and Zenobuhle, let us first look at the normal things, just especially maybe we're gonna just take it to modern relationships. In a relationship, what do you guys think a person can bring? Be it a guy, be it a lady. What do you think? What are the things that you think we should be bringing? Mangena a good relationship. Whenever I meet Zenobuhle on the street, what should she receive? What should she expect from me? What should I expect from her to say, she's a model type, she's beautiful, but what more can I expect from that lady?
Okay, I want to start first. Hello, viewers.
Jump into it, picture.
Hi, viewers. No, you know what? I think I want to elaborate a little bit and add on to what you said.
Yeah.
The reason, is because the reason we're doing this is because on the comments, you guys are always saying, Spookpan is biased,
Sure.
he's biased, he's talking nonsense. So today, we're going to have a conversation where now we can hear the other side of the lady side of the story. Because not gonna a lot of problems. I get beche, and then but we're gonna get into that. So in terms of your question,
man.
Basically, more relationshiping, what does the person bring to the table? Wait, can you go twister?
Okay.
Can you go twister? Because I know you guys in the comments. You're like, what I want too much there. So what I want to do, I want to twist it a little bit and start with our guest.
Sure.
And twist that question a little bit and say, instead of what am I expecting, I want the lady, ne?
Yeah.
To explain to us what is it that she wants from a guy
Yeah,
in a
what-
relationship, ne? And then me, now I'm gonna come back and tell you what I think.
Yeah.
We
It's
must bring.
realistic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I think,
Very fair.
yeah, I think from let's start with you. Let me give you the first
Sure.
shot.
Yeah.
Let's start with you, and then Urubutsa Hore. In a relationship, what is it that you expect? Not what you give. What do you expect?
Sure.
Ne? Yeah.
I-optimize nje.
Okay. I mean, to stop you on your tracks. Right. And I hope I'm going to change your mind. Girls, I'm doing this for you, okay?
Sure.
You go change your mind.
Yeah.
From my opinion, honestly, having an expectation from somebody is a no-go from the onset. Why? Because I believe that in that sense, if you are being in a relationship for somebody else, if you have expectations on them.
Yeah.
So if I'm going there to say, okay, I met this guy and he's an amazing dude,
Cheers.
I think one thing I can want is for him to represent, like you see when uzo planta, if you're gonna plant a flower,
A seed or something.
the soil must be fertilized, must be nourished. So I bring the love. I do have the love. I do have the essence that will keep you warm,
Jeez,
at
am I?
night, make you feel good. However, I want to know what the soil that I'm planting my seed of love is fertile for me to be comfortable. Because honestly speaking, if I can say my expectations, they're wild. It's expectations I can't even meet. So it's unfair for me to expect them of you.
Aye.
It came from a lady herself.
No, I agree with that question. In a little Michelle Obama, Mohari.
She's too sophisticated.
No. Wait till you come on, come live in it. Wait till you over Tata Michelle Obama, what a pay. Wait, Tata was a straight to nah, don't even let GTI.
No, listen. I'm a 34-year-old girl. And in my experience, besides data, there's experience where I've had a guy who's got this, who has this, but it was never enough. Then you get to see, is this what I really, really want? You know, my booty, my explanation of this, okay, is that if I'm with you, ne, and I'm free, I can be myself. It's not you that I want to be with. It's the versions of myself that you bring out. So I need to find a space in you where okay, when I'm here, I feel free, I feel safe more than anything, you know. So I would say, I'm not being Michelle Obama.
Okay. Something. Can I quickly ask something? Because I think we're gonna come to that if I have to make a version of myself out of you if I'm a guy, because obviously I have to lead in a relationship. But now let's look at this. This guy is just an ordinary guy, and the guy wants you. Seriously shows that the guy loves you. But we are born now. Hey guys, I have to Uber myself. I have to get my shoes right. I have to get my makeup right. And the guy thinks as slangani. So, but where do you guys put us in that when it comes to that? Because it's there. The guy shows that he really, really wants something big with you. But in life, we still also want some certain future. So how do you navigate around that as a lady, maybe from the lady's perspective?
Around dating a broke guy.
Give me a straight.
People let us guy. How can you tell Obama? Straight.
Okay. So what do I feel about dating a broke guy? You know what? Honestly speaking, Obo broke will impactful if it's in the mind.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Ipogoto. There's days where we mampara, like really mampara week.
Yes.
And we understand. If me and you are in a partnership, mampara week ya kunye understand. Especially however, if you are going to be complacent and be fine with your situation, then you are broke to me. I need you to want to do better, to reach a certain truth. Show me ways. Because, okay, you know what? Look, I'm not one who's going to say, no, humble fagisi CV, nan, you know, because I believe money is everywhere. Money can be made everywhere. You know, there's opportunities.
And we need it to survive.
if you're telling me, no, angisongumuntu wesibani,
Yeah.
ngiyisiphandi, how do I contribute kuloko kuphanda kwakho? And I mean, umuntu momthanda, you level, uyaza level like uthanda enye into aliphakela, you know, momthanda umuntu, you come down to the level, but if you remain complacent in that place that you're in, then it's a problem because
thina athi sishele endaweni ezirong
Lina
le ayishoyo mina ngisengakahlangani nayo lo bazama ukulevela mina ngihlangani na or
the
sishele endaweni ezirong
approach, it's your approach. It must be your approach.
Now they once told me straight, and now you're coming with this car that looks like a Gundwane. Who do you think is gonna
it's
get into
looking
this car? So I come from a perspective. I'm being honest. Let me tell you guys. You know, I'm gonna share this. This true story.
Okay.
Long time, she was attending school in Vets.
Okay, sure.
Shout out to Vets, the Brainiacs, wara. You know.
Yeah.
So I forgot what course she was doing.
Yeah.
Right, faculty of maybe faculty of science or something. I don't know.
Okay, sure.
So what happens is I meet a girl. You know me, I like looking fresh. So I met Fabiani, one time. Yeah, I give it to D&D. I'm banko mara at least I look nice. So I approach him like, hey, how you doing? This was years ago. So I'm like, hey, how you doing? She says, sure. I'm like, hey, you know what, Joe? Hey, I really like how we look good together. And she's like, I'm like, yeah.
Match my vibe.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? How about come through? And then we go for drinks.
Yeah.
You know, and then cool. And then we exchange numbers. Short story short, now it's time to go pick her up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dog. I had a nice whip. Ne?
Sure.
Like GTI vibes.
Yeah. Okay.
But it was at the maintenance shop. They say it was broken. It was broken at the time.
Yeah.
So and they were fixing it. So a friend of mine borrowed me a Smalanyana car.
Yeah.
Smalanyana. I'm not gonna mention the name because I don't want to bash people
Yeah.
that
Okay,
you
sure.
know. Smalanyana car.
Yeah.
Sharp.
Litonkana.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's-
So I pull up. I'm looking fresh as always. Next,
Cheers,
get that you know in your closet you have that one there that you don't wear every day.
Yeah.
Okay.
I pulled that one. I put it on.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm going there.
You're like, I'm hyped up today.
Yeah. So I go there. And then I pull up and then I'm like, hey, I'm outside. She comes through. Makes me wait. You know, ladies like to make you wait.
Yeah.
They'll make you wait like a few minutes.
Yeah.
And then she comes through. And then when she comes through, I was standing like maybe 2 meters away from the car.
Yeah.
Ne? And then she comes excited, hugging me. Hi, how you doing? How you doing? And I'm like, yeah, sir, you know,
Yeah.
And then she's like, so where's your car? or are we gonna Uber?
Yeah,
you know.
like, nah.
And I'm like, no. I came with my car, and then
Brought my
I walked.
four-wheeler, yeah.
Unfortunately, at the time, was the only one in that parking.
Okay.
Bay,
Yeah,
bay,
walk
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I woke up there, then I be romantic. I want to open the door.
The
She's
door,
like,
yeah.
"Ah,
And
wait,
then, what
Go
is
on,
this now?
Coliem Peso. I remember she was from Northwest somewhere.
Yeah.
Like I'm not getting in that ugly car.
That's all.
So long story short,
Yeah.
that's why right now I don't have feelings.
There's nothing like that.
Like so to merge with what you were telling us.
Yeah.
When you're saying that it's touching me, Mara, my heart is ice, so it's just bouncing off. Yeah,
Bounce off, yeah.
Because
You can't be consoled.
Yeah. So because
That's a console.
yeah, because side there nama autijo. Like when you're a broke guy, you meet a lady, and then the treatment you get.
Yeah.
It's sad, it's bad. Ukaramu as
Yeah.
a guy.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised to hear you say that, and then I don't believe you. I still don't believe you.
So, but I just want to ask something, maybe especially from what she said.
Yeah.
Then, as a lady, would you go for a guy? You see, there's three of us here with guys, you guys, and you're like, I want that nigga look. I want that nigga.
Yeah.
Before you make that decision, what are the things that you're gonna look at before to say, okay, I think I like this guy. Maybe like you're saying, the guy is dripping nicely where you are at that time, and he looks maybe he fits the description. So, what are the things that you probably expect him maybe to be over and above what you're seeing at that particular moment? If you are a lady and let's say you would want to hook up with that guy.
Yeah, I mean, if we come to the superficial level,
Yeah.
please smell nice.
Okay.
Please smell nice. Okay. Let's we're looking at it at a superficial level,
Sure,
right?
sure.
Please smell nice.
Yeah.
One, how you conduct yourself. I mean, if you're in an environment like this, how are you relating to other people?
Yes,
You
yes,
know,
yes, yeah.
are you open? Ukuthi umuntu
Yeah.
angafika athi, show out here or "Akhe abuti, akhe abuti ugai."
Are you approachable?
Those are, you know. One,
Yeah.
looks are deceiving. Right? Looks are deceiving.
It deceives us most of the time.
Everybody.
As
No,
guys.
no. It deceives everybody because I can dress like this, look
Yeah.
this hot, kanti
Behave the other way.
sunlight, a flex, SIM card.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But you won't know
Yes.
because I present well, which
Yeah.
is what is happening. People are presenting well, and then when you go inside,
Yeah.
it's the darkest of the
It's
darkest.
different,
You
yeah.
know? But if I see you, I said you must smell good.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's nice to have a guy taller than you, obviously.
Definitely,
you
probably,
know?
yeah, the chances are, yeah.
However, energy doesn't lie.
Yes.
Energy never lies. So that's how I judge people to say, okay, fine. Did he greet the guy?
yeah,
Did he,
yeah.
you know? The small and gestures. It's
Yeah.
the little things. It is the little things.
Wow. So le out mangena kosa isha mighty mfethu kuzwakala uthalo mfethu lo lwase KZN nomnandi. Hore Brian ngaba utlora ke Brian Pitori. So yeah.
Not the way I select, the way I'm representing the guys. The way we select
Yeah.
a room full of ladies, ne? So for us, hey, this mic is nice, yo. so for us, as guys, ne?
Yeah.
Room full of ladies. The first thing we do,
Yeah.
ne? Herken. We look at the class of the ladies.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
sure.
We automatically judge ourselves
Yeah.
versus those ladies to say, okay, these ladies look like, okay, this group looks like they're within my class.
Yeah.
Then that's the first step.
Yeah.
Then the second step, I look at the one look at chance. So I want to ole. Yeah. As a type ya
Mara.
mara olo kara yeah. That one is gonna go aga sagalena.
Yeah.
So that's how we normally.
Yeah.
So that's why this is normally a lot of guys how they see. Like they judge themselves, then they judge the lady, then they look at, okay, how is she presenting herself,
Yeah.
right? I'm talking about pure attraction here. I'm not
Sure,
talking
sure.
about the guy who says like "Nyagonyala" or what.
Yeah,
Pure
yeah.
attraction.
Yeah.
So even in the street or in the mall, when you're walking, how you walking, like Rakopana, so you look very nice.
Yes.
You're attractive. I'm attracted to you, but because of your facial, ukwatile,
Ukwatile.
I am not going there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
goes on.
I say hi,
Yeah.
oh, continue.
Yeah.
So that's why I like, you know what?
Okay.
So that's how we see it. That's why you find certain types of women have a lot of guys always after
Going
them.
after them,
Yeah. When they go in public,
Good guys as
bafasiwa.
well. Yeah.
Wow. And then you find that there's this other girls that are super hot.
Yeah,
Hi,
beautiful.
bayang sab. Hi, abaw usnacks.
It's all you close the doors.
Yeah, ukwalitim niya.
Oh my
So
God.
that's
So I'm sorry. I want to know. So is it safe to say that you are fine? Hubako spacing where you know that you will you can give what you have instead of ubona umuntu and say I cannot win in this. Is
Yeah.
does it seem like a battle to say?
for us as guys, ne?
Yeah.
I'm gonna. I'm actually gonna talk also for women, but you'll correct me if I'm wrong.
No problem.
For us as guys, most of us, majority, rati gauge. We gauge
Yeah.
when or ish molen gaslekani.
Yeah.
Us as guys, we self interest. We say, yeah. Gaslekani. Hey, that girl will pick up again the GTI too much.
Yeah.
That's cool. Like
Sure.
But for women, a woman will see a billionaire and say, that one I can have him.
Oh, yes.
Biang. That
Oh,
one is
yeah.
on my level. Biang.
Which takes me exactly to what I
Am
wanted
I
to
right?
ask.
It's all right.
Am I right?
You're
It's all
right.
right.
Why is that? Can she tell us why?
I mean, you know, I mean,
Yeah, sure, no stress.
you said about the lady you were talking about, it took time. The amount of love that we have for ourselves, we feel like we deserve more than we can offer ourselves. I think it's just a natural instinct. Ngoba sifuna i-safety. So thina masimbona, sibona ibillionaire, sibona ukuthi yazini uzophila kamnandi man. Ngiyabona whether ngigeze nge-sunlight eyi-SIM card or what, it doesn't matter. So we are prone towards environment as a secure our safety. He makes me feel safe. I don't care who he is. I can look at him and think that I want him.
Wow.
It's on your
That's right,
level.
Yeah, that's. I think they've got more courage than us women. So because I wanted to ask you actually to say, what's your take if a lady sees a guy and they like that guy? Because remember, with us, what would be the take for ladies? How would you approach that situation? Ngamfuna this guy, and I want this guy.
Honestly, I think the turf, Yorkshire, is your turf. I don't think we should approach it the way you guys approach it.
Yes,
right?
definitely.
However, I think it would be helpful to show signs.
To do something.
Like he says, he's so right.
Yeah.
You are on some other bases. It pushes people away. So if I'm interested with Cleo, I try to smile his direction, make contact. Yeah, but I'm in mistake.
Yeah, so I think because we've been misled by women sometimes.
Okay, sure.
You think she likes me. I'm like, guys, no, with like gents, get in it. Then the next thing, but you try and pursue her, and so that's where the lines are so blurred when it comes to ladies. That is why I'm saying, what's the right approach to say? How do I know that this lady wants me? Should she come straight forward and say, look, when I look at you, I see a Mrs. Zulu in me.
Oh,
Like sort of, I'm saying, how can it come as clear, as crystal clear to us guys from a lady's perspective for you to say, I want this guy, and how would you approach it from your side? Like I'm saying, because if you give me signs have always misled us a million times.
Yeah.
I've been there, done that. Trust me.
Yeah. No, I mean, you know what? Look, I believe we are new in this world, all of us. Yeah. We are not going to get it right the first time, right? Yeah. If I'm giving you a sign, it's also your responsibility to check if the sign is valid.
Is it the one?
And how do you check that? You consistency to say, okay, fine. If Nyamshela or I'm calling, let me just find out where they are. And I mean, you won't always hit your shots. Let's just be honest. Sure. Sometimes I like you because you are in an event and I feel good.
Yeah.
Then I'll have my drink sorted and whatnot. I'm not looking at Mrs. Zulu, you know. Yeah. However, the times that you're going to spend or invest in the relationship will then tell you, okay, fine, we are feel for a long time or it's just for into year.
But let's be fair. Let me ask from a guy's perspective. How often have you had instances where you are short for cash? Nobody wants you. But then when you try, like I'm talking about 6 months down the line, and we are also even there, clear, but can't they what's cooking? Because I mean, nobody can't breathe without you. What's cooking? Because whenever you're not here, nobody can stay with us. As soon as you're here, Zeno is here. When you leave, Zeno stops talking, she leaves. So from a guy's perspective, maybe.
Yeah, so I think...
because we've seen this.
Yeah, listen carefully. So I think, honestly speaking, I think it's a very thin line.
Yeah.
Because now there was a lady, and this lady... similar things, flatiness, and it was. This is. I don't flirt now. Like right now, at this point in time, I'm not a flirting type.
You don't have time.
No, now I don't flirt. Download Tinder, match. That's all. Now I don't flirt. Okay. But this is the reason why I stopped flirting.
Yeah.
So there was this lady. She was flirting. We were flirting. Yeah. And then busy acting all nice. Everything seems. I'm thinking, So, okay, I built up the courage. And then I was still young and dumb that time. Building up the courage. Yabo, build up. I'm like, and then like, this one, yabo. And then I go there. I'm like, Echo, Kobela di nam. Hey, yo, number, where now?
Yeah, Mr. South Africa.
Anyway, what was the most haunting part?
Yeah.
Nerlikos girl, ayako principal, ayako principal, bangisa ko staff room, no the parents want to be hey, what no chance to go grab Brahma, I acted like time, for us and kids one. So it's a very, and I feel like just go to Tinder.
But I mean, Cleo, come on. I think that is the best part about it. Because if you went there as a man, if you went there and knew that you were gonna get it, it wouldn't feel as like an achievement, because you want to know, would say, am I doing something? Cleo, no, listen, no, mama, don't do that. If every girl, most azokuvuma, then it wouldn't be worth the chase,
Yeah.
if there is any. Cleo, yes.
How do you know? Are you a guy?
No, I mean, I'm just like, okay, fine.
Mina,
Point
let me tell
taken.
you. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
If it doesn't make it any for me, okay, maybe there are those guys, my billionaire, that get bored and want that excitement in life. I don't have. I'm worried about electricity, guys.
Oh, you know.
I'm worried about petrol. Diesel, yatura. I'm worried about those things. I don't want to also be like, you like me, I like you.
Yeah.
Why? Yes, show signs, ne?
Yeah.
But when I go, don't play more games. Hey.
Yeah.
You're playing more games here.
Yeah,
Then
we've seen it probably from
it's not
guys'
for me.
side.
It's no longer
Yeah.
exciting. For me,
Yeah.
at my old age, it's no longer exciting. It's like I see it as I hear what you're saying, ne?
Yeah.
But from us as the community of men, Reta Men's Conference, 14
No.
February, we discussed and we said we are
You
not
don't like it.
liking this chase.
Yeah.
We don't do it. It's not for me. It's not fun. It's
Yeah,
fun for married guys.
Yeah.
Ne? No, not to offend any married guy, but for married guys, it's fun because he has that stability at home.
Yeah.
So if you're playing Yana, you know, you're giving him that
Yeah,
excitement
it's
because
good
at
time.
home he's not getting it. So it's fine for them. But for me,
We're in a
how
hurry
I
to
I
get
am
something.
our street for electricity. I'm thinking about your
So many
marketing.
people don't think about
Rent.
the Okay, so but now
Oh, my
can we also maybe talk about something else coming to that? Now let's talk about relationship levels. There's a relationship where I would say we need to start talking about goals, dreams, where a person starts seeing themselves as Mrs. Zulu. Then there's a relationship where you're like, this is fun, this is good, this is good. So at what stage do you say, no, this relationship we thought maybe it's just fun. I think we need to elevate this to another level. From a lady's perspective, what would you use to say, this is a guy to say, this relationship, I thought me and Cleo were just having fun, but I think this is a relationship. How do you then come to that conclusion? Or as from a lady's side, what would you use to draw that conclusion to say, no, I think I need to change this from being a casual relationship to a serious relationship?
A consistency. I mean, every morning, Cleo Fonela.
Yeah.
Wow. He seems committed
Yeah.
enough in learning or knowing me or being a part of my life. So
Okay.
for me, it's just a consistency because I feel most of our relationship, I setback when now I'm ghosting Uti.
Okay.
Just because of maybe he didn't call me at
Yeah.
7, he called me at 5:30.
Yeah.
You know, then
Yeah.
I start ghosting him, meeting him,
Yes, yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Then we cannot be moving forward because in as much as if I can say I'm punishing him, maybe not reply to his text,
Yeah.
for instance, nyamblutik.
Yeah.
For him, it also sparks something because we're as genders, we are reacting to each other.
Yeah.
If I don't reply to your message, it's not going to force you to want to push more. And if we are a certain personality or umuntu onjani, now you're pulling back, and then kancane igap iyavuleka. So I'd really bet on a consistency. Consistency from a guy would make me feel like this man uyangithanda man.
Before maybe you can take your take on the guy's perspective, let me maybe paraphrase my question like this. It's been like this. You can go for a week without talking.
Yeah.
Then
Cleo, yeah, sure.
on a Friday, Cleo, when maybe his things are not coming, okay?
Yeah.
He's like, let me check Zeno. Hey Zeno, what's up? Oh, no, I'm chilled. Zeno man, let's hook up. I'm here.
Sure.
Yeah, Cleo. And Cleo goes away for a week to you're not bothered. You're not holding him accountable. Then whenever Cleo on a Wednesday, I need to comfort myself somehow. Hey, Zeno, what's up? I'm chilled. What's up? It's there. It's at that level.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then because the reason I'm asking it like that is I want to ask from a perspective. Sometimes you find Cleo is still at that level, and when you are now on another different level with this relationship, and Cleo doesn't know that the relationship is at that, or vice versa.
Sebatsungisile ngithi already.
Yeah, ungapha uCleo
Yeah,
usitshela uthi Jens mina bafethu angisadlali nani. Mina ngibona and then masiya kuZino, Zino is like
No, man.
whenever I'm available.
Yeah.
Cleo can get it. So yeah, can we clarify those maybe? You can any of you can take can come with their take.
From my side, honestly speaking, I don't know.
Okay.
Me, I don't know. when we see for us as guys from men's conference 20, we don't know these
2026,
things.
Las
Yeah.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Because what happens is you there's a lot of mixed signals
Signals.
that we're getting from women. Ne? So a lady would act all super in love with you,
Yeah.
for example, for instance.
Yeah.
And as a guy, you thinking, oh, this lady, she's in this.
Yeah.
And you start cutting off all your hoes, for
Yes.
example, if you have.
Yeah.
Then you find out no. And then you find out no. Girl was just doing that because she was going through a
phase.
emotional,
Yeah.
not emotional, kind of those hormonal phase.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. She just needed someone to cuddle
At
with.
that
What?
time, yeah.
Yeah. Then you get hurt. So now I don't know when I can tell the transition between when the relationship is serious or not serious. I can't. We can't as guys from the all around the world.
Yeah, you know what, Temane?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think Inkinga is that most of the relationships that we have are happening in our heads.
Okay.
You know what I
Fair.
mean?
Yeah.
I mean, if Utlio is there on a Wednesday and say, man, let's go eat out and whatnot,
Yeah, yeah.
why can't I take it as just what it
Eat
is,
out,
you know?
yeah.
And then, Maseguti, you move up forward. And then
Yeah.
so you can talk about your marriages and whatnot. But
Yeah.
if Cleo is coming at me and saying, let's chill on a Wednesday,
Yeah.
and I'm comfortable, let's say I'm your booty call.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm fine with that.
Yes.
I
Why
like
can't we
those
take
ones.
it?
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. Hey, wait, no matter. Hey.
Yeah.
So if that's what it is, why can't we take it for what it is? And then,
Yeah.
honestly speaking, if let's say Utlio comes on a Thursday, on a Friday, there's things that are building from time to time, and
Yeah.
sometimes I can be a booty call ganti, just cuddle.
Yes. Yeah.
Then I get to know the person that he is.
Yeah.
Never say never.
Yeah.
Never say never. Ladies, please comment.
Yeah.
If you know him, please comment.
Okay, but
yeah.
let's dig deeper on this because
Okay, sure.
especially after what you've touched on. Because I was using this to say there's a person that has got certain qualities, like I'm saying, to say, you know, my situation needs as noble because I know she can ride that pole. I'm talking about someone who's gonna get here.
Wait, ride a pole.
Yeah,
As in a pole.
Yeah, I'm talking about some of the things
Okay,
that
sure,
she
sure,
can do.
sure,
Yeah,
yeah.
she can
Okay.
ride that pole in my room, and this
Okay,
lady
sure.
can make you forget about whatever's happening currently.
Yeah.
I need that, and you are treating that person as like that.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Then so, and she always responds most of the time. But then there's this misunderstanding somehow because now she starts questioning that to say, "Ke Mogaro, now you only call me."
When you want
I'm
the
your
jobs
beauty
and-
call, yeah. And we thought she was my beauty call.
Yeah.
So I want to understand to say, where does it get? Because it's things that okay. Let me put it like this, guys. Because I don't wanna sound too. I need to be careful about something. He knows why. In most cases,
Yeah.
I have a girlfriend. A steady girlfriend. Everybody knows Temba is dating this girl. Then there's a lady who's
Busy
my
with.
side chick. I'll put it like that. Yeah, my side chick has been fine with that all this time. She knows that Temba only whenever me and him come into this. But then somehow you start getting, as guys, you start getting those questions to say, "Kopubuti is a pila nna le wena."
What are we?
Yeah. So I want to understand how to elevate our relationships because it gets to that easily. Most of the guys in the comments, I think they can agree with this.
Nah,
A lady agrees from the onset. Temba, I know your girlfriend. I like you. Let's do this. We do it, man. Monati. Then suddenly one day you're like, why you about to
Munyaguna number one. Why? You know what? I actually also want to know, on behalf of all the guys, I also want to know what is it that number two will want to be number one? What is it? Can you maybe tell us from a lady's perspective? If maybe, you know, I don't know. I want
You
to
know
know.
what? Honestly, for all the guys that are watching this, we are normal as women. Ne? We are normal for 1 week in a month.
Thank you. Maybe
You need
that's
to
fair.
understand that.
Okay.
When I'm my best, it's just that 1 week. The other one, kitty PMS, nini, kitty period, nini.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
preparing for
Okay,
PMS.
cool.
So,
Yeah.
if a month has 4 weeks, I've got 1 week to be normal. Do you understand? Okay, sure. Coming to your question, one, is sex. I'm allowed to say that.
Yeah, I know.
Iphashko.
Yeah, siyayithanda la.
Iphashko. Ijabza.
Yes.
We need to enjoy it so too.
Yes.
I can't be doing this personally.
Yeah.
If it feels like I'm doing it for you.
Yeah. True.
I want to get in there nicely. Zoom in on my face. I want to get in there nicely. How we
Yeah.
have to talk about it.
Sure.
Just that, you know what? I want to.
This is Cleo's favorite subject, guys. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm sure you can
No,
tell.
I hear guys say like a lady eight.
Okay.
Lady eight. So you know what I want to ask now, in terms of bedroom life, or a statement rather from
Okay,
all the guys, because we addressed this, me Lamajita, Mashleli Sublomile, and all that.
Sure.
That a lot of us as guys, we have one problem. We admit. I get nice guys. We want to grow, so we admit our problems.
Yeah. Sure.
One problem we have is that we don't really allow the lady to take charge. One, because one of the reason is Utiaga Jajo said this actually, and I agree with him. He said this. He says, "No, Joe, if a lady starts showing you a new style,
Yeah.
the first thing you think is, where did she learn it?" Instead of
but don't cry in vision.
instead of enjoying the moment and saying, "Yo, I won't get on what happens is you start, and then you start after the deed is done, you start cross questioning. So when I'm bad.
Yeah.
Ex wakho lo wa Facebook ne or DM. So and then that creates a barrier, ne?
Yeah, sure.
That creates a barrier. That's one of the reasons. The other reason is ladies, you guys don't really want to share your experience, not really experiences, but your thoughts. I don't know why. Maybe maybe you can tell us. You don't want to share your thoughts because you say, I would ask, did you enjoy? Fine, at that time, didn't enjoy.
Yeah, no.
The invention of fake orgasm was created by women. Like, why is it that's another problem? Why it's not we don't. That's why now it ends up me na cause of, and then I end up now only wanting to do it and please myself because kwa fan. I asked her, Mbali, how do you like it?
Yeah.
No, any style. Okay, we're doing my style again. You know it that one.
Run away, from boring life.
I understand. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure,
so
sure,
you guys don't disclose. Maybe you can teach us now how to get your lady into that position where she's comfortable in letting you
open up.
in her thoughts, in her mind, in terms of those realms. I don't teach me.
You know what? For me, on my end, I'd say that if you put yourself as a guy in a position where I really want you, like you are irresistible,
Yeah.
Mawucala ungithinta nje izipho, my body vibrates,
Yeah.
then I'm at your service. You know, I mean, I think I've heard a saying that says, what's this? Girls make rules for weak men and break their rules for strong men.
Yeah.
So if you
Yeah.
bring the Cleo
Yeah.
that I really like, and I mean it doesn't even have to be in the bazaar. Hey, Cleo, we are Shabbat. Let's go.
I want to comment. I want to comment. Happen naturally. Ngondo ya TikTok, 30 seconds gone. I forgot. So I want to comment.
The stage is yours.
I actually wanna a follow up question.
Yeah.
So we must make you guys
Melt.
like you
must melt a woman.
You must
That's
see
what
me
she
and then
said.
like I must be irresistible to you.
And you don't even have to be the looks. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
It doesn't
definitely.
even have to be into Uguti just because you dressed nicely. You know? Just think about this. In my life, I'm thinking that every minute I'm thinking I'm gonna die. It's a life, it's a crisis to me.
Yeah.
You know, my environment demands my attention. I'm talking to you, I can see there's a plant. Unlike you are focused and you are.
Yeah.
My environment wants my attention. So if my immediate environment is taken care of,
Yeah.
and I only have to deal with you, you get the best version of me.
Yeah.
Wait, we are talking riddles, but I'm getting the answer.
but I was trying
But
to
I'm
tell.
not getting the answer.
Okay, okay.
So, like, over another thing, now I'm stopping to think about petrol. Now I'm thinking about this. So wait. So it's the whole environment. Like, okay, you have a lot of things that are happening now. You're processing a lot of things. So I must channel in a way. How must I do that? By giving you money?
No.
How?
No. So I don't know where you stand with your girlfriend, but you
I
know
don't
what's
have
in skate.
one.
Oh, shame. Saram Senkos.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Get
please.
your girlfriend. That is so
I'm
polarium.
searching.
What? Oh, shame. No, so, okay, let me say I'm your girlfriend. I happen to have a child. So umntana ngesikhathi so uhamba magabuya. I've got those homeworks and things to do.
Yeah.
As soon as I feel like what needs to be done is done. The kitchen is clean, the smallanyana things. If it's the smallanyana things.
Yeah.
If you can get them out of the way.
Yeah.
Ne, I serve you. So can you imagine I have to
Ay, that sounds
I
nice.
have to cook. I come from work. I have to cook the homework, the what. I've got 5 hours. I have to
Yeah.
squeeze everything in 5 hours. It becomes a pressure on me by pressure cook.
Yeah,
So if
yeah.
I come back, okay, fine. No, shit. Is it just manzin? Okay, the homework done.
Yeah.
You understand? Now, you get a reward for saying, "Oh my goodness, my love,
Yeah.
you took care of the
Yeah.
baby. I'ma bend it over, bust it over." So take care of the immediate.
Yeah.
Take care of the immediate
Can I
environment.
throw a curveball?
Okay,
Please don't
sure.
run away from this one.
Okay,
I'm not
sure.
supposed to be representing anybody, but let me throw this curveball.
Yeah.
It's going down. You and Cleo, like you're saying, you can feel Cleo whenever he touches you.
Vibrate.
Yeah, you vibrate and everything. But there's always this. Sorry, Mr. Producer, what's her name? Can I please get her name?
We know Gift. Where's Gift?
So Desmas Bulele, he keeps on every now and then making all those right moves. And I wanted to mention that point of Cleo, but is just there as Cleo, but he doesn't have so many things. Because I want to come to that point of now there's a person who can even ease more pressure from you, because that person can easily
Higher
get you,
ineni.
can get you not to cook whenever you don't want to cook. But unfortunately, with Cleo, you have to cook. Then there's this Masbulele guy who keeps on just here and there, he just touched that accelerator once in a while, boom. And everybody's like, yeah, Mara Masbulele, man. So how do you maneuver around that as a lady? And part of you does say, I'm happy, man. Cleo does some few things, but there's a shortfall, guys. Because it's a fact. There's a shortfall. Now, I don't want to cook. Question is, I don't want to cook. But Cleo,
Oh, yeah.
how do you maneuver around that? Or how do you expect women to maneuver around such situations? And you can see, na paradise, guys.
Yeah. So you're asking if Cleo can't.
No, yeah, Cleo is a guy who's just a straight guy.
Yeah.
Oguguti is there for you. But there's other things, that if he was capable, he was also going to be able to take them out of your hands. Like whenever I don't feel like cooking, there's a guy there's people who would be like, no, in this house you'll only cook when you really want to. If you don't want to, for the whole week you can stay without cooking. I can make sure, we can do. But then Cleo can't do that, and he's the guy who's making you vibrate at that time. Then there's this guy that you can see that when this guy can just give him one chance, my life is can't you? How
you know
do you expect women to maneuver around that?
So you know what? Honestly speaking, I think he also mentioned it. When you go, you size up women. This one
Yeah.
I think it's unfair for me to bring you in an environment where I know that you are gonna fail. If you can cook, there's just like small gestures that you can show to me as long as we are a team. You know, we are a team. Even that's the it's
Yes.
fine.
Yeah.
Rest. That on its own, for me, is a love language. So, oh, thanks God, I don't have to worry about that.
Sorry to cut you, Zeno. Probably let me try and clarify this. What I'm talking about here is when you visit. Let's say you were to visit Masbulele's flat.
Yeah.
You don't touch anything when you go there. Dishes done. The house is cleaned. You barely touch anything. All you need to do is to look beautiful, and you only do. And you have to ask, can I just today? I wanna cook myself.
Yeah.
That's why I'm trying to get to that. To say you do have that thing that comes to you, but
When you visit,
if you don't do anything,
what?
nothing will happen. Like there won't be food lying when I'm cleaner.
You know what, Temane?
and it takes a strain.
You know what?
on you.
I don't. I'm sure you've had an experience ukuthi uvakashele umuntu anikakashada anikayenzi.
Yeah,
Uke wabona ukuthi umphetho usundlula kanjani ebafaneni.
Yeah.
Uba street siwasha ama izitsha
Yeah,
you know, it's just in us to want to do that for you.
Yeah.
And listen here. Indaba yezitsha, it's not even a complaint thing.
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
that ifola under
Yeah,
isikhathi
siyayibeka
where,
nje.
yeah.
Yes, yeah.
However, I'm more than welcome. I want to cook for you.
Yes,
Ufuna ukudla
true.
kabani.
Yeah.
You know, I want to do those things for you. However, if we are, see, there's a constraint is cut
Yeah.
and you still want booty.
Yeah.
I'm tired. Ne?
Kumele ngibuke wena, ngiqeda ukubuka na- yabona?
That's what I'm
Yabona,
asking
if you
to
can
say.
eliminate, if you can try to eliminate both those things, one. Two, I need to also have a time to myself where I come back to myself.
Yeah.
Where I'm saying, as in,
Yeah, this is
Intombazane,
today it's me.
ngithi-
Yeah.
ukuthi uthiwe makafika
Makathi
angithole
uyangena la,
nge-right,
ngithole
angithole
ngehili
nge-sharp,
nje.
ngingena
Angazi ukuthi
stress.
kwenzakaleni, yeah.
I mean, ladies, futhi this is
Rocking
one
that
advice.
pole.
This is one advice. When you are going to see your man,
Yeah.
I don't know, 2 hours before, make sure that you tend to yourself, do things that keep you moving, keep you in flow, keep you
yes, right.
where you
Yeah,
don't
man.
come and bring
Ladies.
your office girl or corporate girly in the house. Come, just do something, paint your nails, do your face,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
just be in a feminine state.
Yeah.
Then in a feminine state, we are ready to receive. It's easier to receive. Makafika nje angibamba.
Yeah.
Let's go, baby.
Ziyaduma, yeah.
Let's go, my love.
So especially when, because I think the biggest thing is it's also about knowing each other, because you might do it to me and I understand what's happening.
Kwenzakalani?
Yeah, because I think it happens like that to other people. Then unless you know, I know ukuthi uThemba mangathi uyangena la angithole ngifaka isicephezana nama high heel, uThemba uyovela ahlanye nje uyomzwa sekathi
but
undaba
yeah,
ezitha isithole sikandaba umfana oshela intombi agijima utshela ngathi nangu umfana kwaZulu uyangishela awungadla mina. Yeah, but omunye umuntu othi wakwenza angakuboni lokho.
Yeah. No, but you try.
Yeah.
Trial and error.
Yeah.
Uyazama, mangasebenzi, you try another one. Trial and error.
But and also talking about it.
Yeah.
Because I
Trial
think
and
most of
error.
the thing is all about talking about things so that you can know where you stand with certain things. Because sometimes you'll do stuff and then when
Kwenzakalani la? No, you trial and error. Oh, he doesn't like it like this. Okay,
Yeah.
maybe it's because of my personality.
Yeah.
You reject me or you don't. It has got nothing to do with me. If you
Yes.
don't like this,
Yeah.
for me, it's like, oh, okay, next, let's see what are we doing. Okay, it's Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, let me try this one. You know, you don't even have to talk. You know,
Yes,
because I
yeah.
think it's also a pressure for me to say, "Kanti penti are you right?" Or you don't like me.
Yeah,
I don't want
yeah,
that.
yeah,
I want
yes.
to. I like the experience
Yeah.
of learning somebody without them even knowing that I'm learning them.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah, ngoba
With this
izingwe
bra.
zishaphe kwamabali,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. On behalf of the guys, we are learning.
And there's a lot, and it never stops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It never stops.
Yeah.
You know, like no.
So I think maybe looking at our time, I think we're gonna have to come back and dig deeper on this
yeah.
subject, because this is a very interesting subject, guys. And my fear is people don't want to talk about it. They make it look like it's a bad thing when you talk about it, but we all know what we want. Nobody can say, no guy, okay, I think I could most of the guys, I love my woman to be a lady on the street and a stallion when you get to where it's supposed to.
Freak in the sheets.
Yeah, because I don't have time to play. Isikhathi sangishaka sinyaguga, so I don't have time to play. Kumele ngisebenze isikhathi sasekhona. There's a maybe with your permission, Cleo, as well. There's this nice trivia, or what do I call this? A questionnaire that we'd like to do with our guests to honor you, just to get your views, that would like to play with you. It's a game that we play with you.
Okay.
We
Love
give
games.
you two options, and you're gonna have to choose one. You can't.
Yeah,
do
choose
the
one.
two.
Okay,
And
sure.
I'd
give
like
a reason.
I'd like him to be the one who does it, because he
Give a
normally does
reason.
it.
Okay. Let's
very
see.
nice,
Let's see. Yeah. Would you rather date a good guy who is broke?
Perfect guy.
Like by broke I mean like shame.
It's aram.
Kako sisika.
Shame.
Yeah.
That let me not talk too much. Or a bad boy, bad guy, Ket Matlala, who is rich. Yeah. Selection time. Which one and why?
Okay.
We want to know.
So
Yeah.
it's the broke guy. No, you know what? Honestly speaking, because I'm drawn, my highest declaring principle or whatnot is feeling safe.
Yeah.
You know, it's feeling safe. If you say Boket Matlal, and I know that he's that, a person like me, I won't.
Okay.
Unfortunately, even for the broke guy.
You'll go for the broke guy.
Unfortunately, not even for the broke guy. So
Why
none of
always
them.
magukhulunywa, guys? They'll say, I'll rather stick with the broke. But when we go for the
no.
kill,
I mean, I'm saying
us
that-
broke guys, this is a bumper, yo.
No, but what I'm saying is that, oh, I don't want to even mislead ladies because I know, Uti, if I'm not my best version, if I feel like I'm going to have to provide for a man or have to hold the family down because sesima toe to toe.
Why?
I don't want man appeal. Man. So we need to understand, Cleo Guti, we are all feminine and masculine in one. Masisi choosing amadoda. Kuba ne like kuba no clash.
Clash, okay.
One,
Yeah.
I can't date you if I'm gonna be able to disrespect you.
Yeah.
Nanoma ungaze unye kusibeka isandla kimi but mele ngisabe ukuthi uhlwe mangangibona uzonyiwa. Nanoma ungakazi ungishaya.
Mara
You understand?
shortcut. Hey.
Shortcut. Yes, you know.
Right.
But CJ, I think it's very honorable to know what I wanna date you, and in me dating you, I also wanna respect you. I cannot, for the life of me, date a guy that I am able to disrespect. Doesn't make sense.
I wish we had enough time to understand.
Bring me back, baby. Bring me back. Bring me back.
Yeah, we're gonna come back. You know what? I'm learning. I don't think I've learned this much since last year geography. I used to like that class because that teacher. Before my teacher at trend. Hey, not para nice. Okay. Anyway. All right. So, next question. Okay,
No.
so you'd go for the good broke guy instead of the rich.
No, you know what? That's how I don't even want to mislead your listeners.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't even pick any of those.
Yeah, you only just
Neither of the
I'm
above.
not picking the bro guy.
Oh,
Why?
you're not
Because I
picking-
know Uti, when I feel like I'm holding the family down or the relationship, how I come.
Yeah,
But mangazingen 50 rand, ngizotshela ukuthi man when I'm fucking underpaid, I don't want
Yeah.
you to get to that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then look at Matlala, I'm just for my safety. I don't want
So you're not choosing any.
none of the above.
But you have to pick one. No, you
Yeah,
definitely
you
have to
just
pick one. Yeah.
She chose
If I have
Ket
to,
Matal. I saw her eyes.
if I have to pick one,
Ket Matal.
it's Utla.
Ket Matal is providing, is making you drive a Porsche, Lamborghini.
Lights.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the kids than the broke.
Yeah,
Oh,
you'd
so the
rather
Ket Matal.
the
At least,
Ket.
yeah, that's fair.
Bad boy.
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do when they come for you?
Bad boys. Okay,
Okay, Bad Boys winning this one.
if you had to choose, let's go to GDBV.
Ah,
A tricky one. A tricky one. This
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Tricky one.
Sure.
On the channel, we don't condone violence.
No,
No, guys,
not
just
at all.
know we are people that, according to the SABC Commission, what
Yeah.
we are. So so just know this question is just to pick the brain, and it does not
Yes.
reflect bad on our
No.
guests. Just know this.
no, yeah.
Okay. So fast forward, back from the ad break. Would you rather a cheater or an abuser?
You've got those options. You have to pick one.
I'll go for. Wait, am I sleeping
Between
with the
a
condom with a
cheetah.
cheetah?
Between the, no, that
Raw.
would be you.
Raw. Raw.
Bandla.
He doesn't like it. He doesn't like it, that one.
Between a cheater and an abusive guy.
All of them, they don't like it. But, yeah.
You have to
But
pick
they're
one.
both abusive.
Yeah, but the other
Cheating is
one.
an abuse. I mean, and it's emotional. You know, it's emotional. Listen, yeah. Honestly speaking, I'm glad you mentioned that it's not even about views. You see,
Yeah.
And I've never been beaten before, whatnot. But
Yeah.
the physical pain I can stand. It's the emotional
Serious?
pain.
It-
I mean,
You think so?
we've got tattoos.
Yeah.
We put ourselves through this. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna suffer for this.
Yeah.
But I think emotional abuse is more than the physical.
Because it's harder to heal, ne? It's
Because awuyazi ukuthi kubuhlungu kuphi.
yeah. You know what? I agree with her. Talking about cheating, who do you think cheats more, women or men?
Woman.
Yeah,
And we do
definitely.
it better.
Yeah.
My whole life just flashed in front of
But
me.
can I just maybe further try and understand to say, remember, cheating, it's not something that happens out of the blue. You'd see it, guys, there's things that shows you that
It's a reaction.
Themba-
True. Yeah. It's a
Themba is a
reaction.
cheater.
Yeah.
So that is why I'm saying, why would you subject yourself to that abuse? Because if that is why most of us, whenever we come across that, in most cases, okay, manje abafana sebanteke kakhulu. In most cases, that is why we walk away. Yeah, but I can see now that guys are jababuyela nabafana.
No.
Hayi le ntwana lezayo.
Ngoba cheating is a lot. I mean, how am I free in bed with you when I know that you're
having it
I mean,
somewhere else.
you understand? Amasiki and whatnot and whatnot.
Yeah,
If you had like a game yakho, some of us don't go snooping around. But just know that I know. Whatever you're doing, I will know.
Yeah.
I have another question, but
Yeah.
I have a question that around the cheating one. We must have a full episode about cheating.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because
we
I
can
want to
take
know
that, yeah.
why women cheat. Katle. Why? But you know what? Well, let's park that now. Let's go to the next trivia question. Would you rather date mama's boy or a guy who prioritizes his friends? Majita Monday.
Mama's boy must call mama.
Soccer
every
Saturday,
time.
soccer
Yeah.
Sunday,
And
or
mama's boy
mama's
must
boy.
call mama every time.
Mama, I should tell me that no. Hey.
Can we tell
Mama mveluko amtshela ngawe.
Yeah. My mother warned me
Athi
against
ngikufunani ntombazane. so-
migrant girls
Yeah.
like you.
Yeah.
You know.
So which one would you
Which
choose?
one?
Yo, who
Dende.
the heck came up with these questions? I mean, what the heck?
us.
Because it's like the same damn thing. It's like there's no winning. But anyway,
It's a survey.
let me see. Yo, no Machita Monday, Tuesday. Because let me see. No, you know what? You know, lo Machita Tonton. Ngamrutla, man. I feel like I can nga negotiate. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
ne.
else ngizohamba naye, but angisumuntu mo. Yabona? Mama's boy.
Ne?
Oh, Nkosi. Yo. I thanga la mamami. Doesn't cook it like this. Cabanga, now I'm in competition with an old woman who lived in the apartheid era. And it's hard. Those people batunile, man.
Yeah,
You understand?
yeah.
How am I competing with that?
Yeah.
I'm not sure about the mama's boy. I mean, of course, we can like the fact that he loves his mom, but mele kube ne limit.
Limit.
And nemang sengifikile. Akusimatorokis. Sengikhona masana. Sozolithanga lam. You know? Yeah. I think I'd go with the umkhonto ngamrutla.
Yeah. You'd go for the guy.
Yeah, you know what? Ngizenza umkhonto kwam.
Yeah.
Uzokwazi ukumonitor.
Last question. We are done.
I have the last question.
Yeah.
I have the last one.
Ah, Jesus.
This one it's coming from chilling with the guys and having arguments. So we believe that bigger is better, but we want to hear from a lady's perspective.
Bigger dick.
Which
I like how you should.
Hey, you already chose. I was big. You prefer big or small or medium? Bigger is better.
No.
Oh wait, I'm confused. I thought
No. Bigger.
Yeah?
No, it's not better.
so between big and
maybe
small.
maybe ngimncane. It must be medium. It must fit the package that I have. Because I mean, honestly speaking, sex mele ukuthi ube free, guys. Mele relax. If I'm thinking that there's a possibility you're gonna hurt me, I can't relax. Sing tense, sing ukuthi move so if you are fit kahle, you know, and again, I think the connection plays a role to some degree.
Yes.
You can be bigger and I can take you because based on our connection, you know. However, if I feel like I'm gonna feel pain, so you want my ass to be up there, so because yeah, so no.
So it has to be a one
Medium.
that is good,
Yeah,
not
that
size
fits.
doesn't matter. Yeah, it must just
It doesn't matter size.
I'm
based on
telling
what
you,
you say.
I'm being for real.
It doesn't matter.
I mean, based on my friends, we even know ukuthi itoto na iyahamba. Toto yo. Based on the information I get when I get khona amatoto ahamba. Toto batho ngincini le manje. Yamandini into. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, probably maybe your last advice or anything you wanna maybe share with our beautiful viewers from a lady's perspective before maybe I give to...
The socials.
Oh, yeah, no, we'll get to that, yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, listen, for the ladies and the guys, I don't think that we should take ourselves seriously, you know? Take relationships as an experience.
Yeah.
To say, oh, I'm just here to figure out myself, not the next person. Find out myself. Okay, so I like sex being like this. I like being cooked for. Just find it as a map to yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, maybe because of time constraint, just maybe your social media handles where
where
people
people
can follow
can find
you, can find you, things that you'd like people to engage you for, if like you're saying, if you're doing properties for people, because you also want to see people growing in whatever that they're doing, anything that you're doing out there in your social media handles for people to contact you.
Okay, most of my social medias have cobwebs for now, but on Facebook it's Zenobuhle Thandwa Mbumbe.
Okay.
On Instagram it's Feminines.
Okay.
At Feminines.
Okay.
Yeah, and then other side, I don't have TikTok. I don't have all the other things. However, I mean, ladies that are into business and just having such conversations. I mean, these are very amazing. The gentlemen, guys. I mean, you guys. I mean, because he's such a great guy.
Walifura.
You know, for such conversations and to have conversation and to build a community, that would be amazing. So, yeah.
Nice one. Ladies and gentlemen, from our side, Zenobuhle, thank you so much. You're such an amazing guest. Hopefully, we're not seeing you for the last time in our podcast. We had a great time with you, and probably people, please look out for this face, because you're still gonna see this face somewhere, somehow. We're gonna be doing so many things from T's and Cs. The name is Themba Zulu on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, everywhere.
Clear pass. I'm gonna Facebook. You can follow me, like and subscribe. Peace.
Peace out.